Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Miss O. You have been practicing lots of great cooking skills at school over the last couple months, so in order to keep working on those, I will provide you with a video once a week, something simple and delicious that you can prepare at home. Now this week we are cooking crepes. Crepes is a great breakfast food. It can also be a different meal. You could make a savory crepe as well. What I love about crepes is they appear to be a little bit fancier than pancakes, although just as simple to make. A really great thing that you can make for parents or siblings, something as a nice surprise for breakfast, especially with Mother's Day coming up. That would be a really great treat to make for your mother. All right, so make sure that you have the recipe in front of you. Always make sure your hands are nice and clean, especially when we're cooking for other people. Your hair is back, and let's get started. My ingredients, and I have them in place. I taught you this French word mise en place. It means to put in place. It really helps us when we're cooking to have all our ingredients out, measured out if you can. It just helps it nice and smooth. So first we're going to take our cup of flour, and I've measured out a cup of all-purpose flour into this bowl. And we're going to crack 2 eggs in and whisk it around. So you need a whisk. Grab your eggs. Okay, this is a nice metal bowl. It has a thin lip, so I can use the edge of that bowl for cracking my eggs. Excellent. And we grab the whisk and simply begin to mix it together.
Qui éclate et rebondissent autour de moi, et perdu parmi ces gens qui me bousculent, étourdi, désemparé, je reste là.
A bit clumpy, most of the flour is combined with the eggs. Okay, so now we're ready to add the milk and water. There's a half a cup of milk, half a cup of water in my measuring cup here. And as I continue whisking, I'm just going to pour some in and mix that around.
Étourdi, désemparé, je reste là. Quand soudain je me retourne, il se recule, et la foule vient me jeter entre ses bras. Emportés par la foule qui nous traîne, nous entraîne, écrasés l'un contre l'autre, nous ne formons qu'un seul corps.
Okay, excellent. Next 2 ingredients, a little bit of salt. We're looking at a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I don't mind if I get a little bit of extra salt. Some melted butter. I melted a little bit of just regular butter on the stove here. I'm going to pour into there. I can spatula some out. All right, and then whisking this together once again. That's going to give me nice and thin crepes, which we do want. Now is a good time. I'm going to turn my burner on to a medium heat. Okay. And I don't know if I want to add a little bit more flour to this. You know what, I think I'm going to add a little bit of flour just to thicken it up a little bit. So, okay, super. My burner is on. Okay, I can put my hand just over top to see that it is warming up. I'm going to lightly grease that with a little bit of butter. Tidy up as my pan is heating, and I will grab my butter and just put a half a teaspoon, small amount into the pan to melt. We don't want the crepes to stick, absolutely. Okay, so the pan is nice and hot. You can see it's lightly greased with some butter. I am almost ready to start pouring in the crepes. Now, if you have a 1/4 cup measuring spoon like this is what we're gonna use to scoop out our crepe batter. We wanna make sure we don't overfill because it will just make the crepes too thick, and we wanna get them nice and thin. All right, so might as well. Okay. Excellent. Now, here comes the fun part. I'm going to pick the pan up and I'm just going to make little circles just to get that batter wider on my pan. I actually think I could put more batter in here, but I'm going to see what this one turns out. All right, this is a cast iron cooking pan. Any pan that you have is great. Just make sure that your crepe isn't going to stick to it. And then we wait. It should take a couple minutes on each side to cook.
Et la joie qu'elle a poussée par son sourire me transperce et rejaillit au fond de moi. Mais soudain, je pousse un cri parmi les rires. Quand la foule vient là.
What that underneath side looks like. All right, and a flip. Okay, so it's pretty light colored there. I probably could have left it for a couple more minutes, but that is okay.
Foule qui nous traîne, nous entraîne, nous éloigne l'un de l'autre. Je lutte et je me débat, mais le son de ma voix s'écoute.
Awesome. Sounds good, smells good. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so I'm just turning the oven on to a really low temperature. I'm going to turn it on to 200 degrees. And I'm going to put the cooked crepes into the oven while I continue cooking them. You could also cook with 2 pans. This would make it go faster, of course. I'm in no rush. It's all right. But then I'll put it on the plate, and I'll put the plate in the oven, and it'll keep them warm, so then they're all warm together. All right, so I flipped it back over. Look, this side is nice and brown. Aha. Could do a flip that way, maybe when I get some confidence on the next one. Okay, so 1 crepe down, I put it on my plate, put it in the oven, keep it warm. I'm now going to put my next crepe in there. So another great option is you don't even have to cook all of your crepes at the same time. You could save the batter, you could put it in the fridge, and you could use it throughout the week. It will keep for a while. I'm going to put this in a little bit warm. Or you can cook them all if you have lots of people to feed. You really have to be quick when you're spreading the batter here. I can see that. You know, I could have probably not put that extra flour in. That probably would have been good for my batter. All right, well, I'm going to go through. I'm going to cook some crepes up and keep them warm.
Par la foule qui s'élance et qui danse une folle farandole, je suis emporté au loin et je crispe mes poings maudissant la foule qui me vole l'homme qu'elle m'avait donné que je n'ai jamais retrouvé.
All right, now I've finished cooking my crepes. I've cooked up enough to eat for the day, and then I have just put the remainder batter in a jar. I'm going to put that in the fridge and I'll eat it throughout the week whenever I feel like having crepes. You can choose whatever you like to put on it. Some fresh fruit might be nice, peanut butter, syrup, anything you like. I have chosen to do a banana peanut butter syrup with a little bit of cinnamon for presentation because we like a good presentation. All right, I'd love to see your presentation. I'd love to hear about how your crepes turn out. Take care. That is all for now. Now comes the best part. You get to taste your work. Everything tastes better when you make it yourself. Let's see.